Hello and welcome back to our playthrough of Lost Kingdoms 2. Today we are going to the Temple of Ashura, which is a 100% fire-aligned area. This causes slight problems for me as a master druid who is wood-aligned, so I expect to take a lot of extra damage on this level that I maybe don't need to, and also to be drained by fire elementals that are going to just take away my health, because why not? They just can. So, as we load in, you should see lots of fire, lots of monsters. Now, we try not to fight these where possible, because these endlessly respawn. And you can see the story here. This temple belongs to Ashura. It's not big enough for him. He tries to invade the land on the other side of the volcano, but that actually belongs to the Valkyrie. So the Valkyrie comes back and invades the temple, and they're in the middle of a war. Of course, the problem for both of these is that they are pretty evenly matched. Therefore, you have to be the one who determines the overall winner. So you get the card of whoever you side with. The walls are pretty weak in this area. That's useful to know. I'm going to use my new Ice Golem card. Look at how crystalline I am. And just kill this fire golem. Now, I'm fishing for some particular cards for this starting area. You always need the stone golem. You have to break down this wall, otherwise jets of fire will just destroy you. And I'm also going to be looking for the Baba Yaga. She's going to be my flying type transform for this level, because she's a little bit safer. She's water, she's slow, yes, but at least I won't randomly get one hit killed by a Cerberus or something as it runs around. Most of my deck is water cards, just to take advantage of the fact that everything here is made out of fire, so it makes a lot of sense to try to use them. Now, for this playthrough, I'm going to be siding with the Valkyrie, primarily because of gameplay reasons. You can get the Ashura by leveling up a Jade Giant, and I use the Jade Giant a lot, so I've managed to get an Ashura. But also because the Valkyrie is, I feel, in the right. She didn't start the fight. Ashura did. It's his problem, not hers. So I think she's the one who deserves the support. Now, both rules are absolutely exceptional cards. They're both build-around cards, in fact. The Ashura lets you do a all-weapon deck, which I'll be taking through the Proving Grounds in one of the extra episodes. And on top of that, there's also the Valkyrie, who powers up every time a creature in your hand dies. So they actually, ironically, work really well together, considering how hostile they are. Bit of bad luck here. The red dragon is not guaranteed to spawn. So getting that is slightly bad RNG. You can see the red dragon here absolutely tanking all of my hits. The Dow's hardly doing anything. Sorry, married. I always get the two confused. The Dow's the Earth one. Do not want to be using that. Get some more magic stones. Not too worried about my health overall on this level. Have the vampire bush. I'll be using it to get some health back. Just pop it down, and it should start draining some life from things around. Or when I damage them, at least. Apparently it's not. It is going to just distract people though, so it can't be all bad. try to ignore the doggo. Use chest invincibility to avoid fireballs, as the game developers definitely intended. But it's a relatively short level in terms of design. And you can see here, the fiery ray is going to be sapping my health. Slight problems being wood aligned in the entirely fire aligned temple. We try not to just randomly get killed by everything. Grab some more cards. We get a Hellhound. I don't know why, there's no jumping needed in this level, but I suppose it's just thematic. And just destroy and vandalise more statues. That should be enough for us to be able to get up these stairs without getting hit by the fire jets. Okay, apparently you can't get on the stairs because hitboxes are magic and don't work. Nice bit of healing. So many dogs. They die in one hit to a Sasquatch, so not too bad a problem. That gives you the Lizard Man combo, which most people figure out quite quickly, given that they're basically all starter cards and they're the best weapons you can get early, so you're likely to put them in your deck. And here she is, the Valkyrie, the one who we're going to side with. He is a greedy brute. He is not satisfied with his temple, but he insists on invading his territory. They're too closely matched, so if we destroy Ashura, she will join our side. Now, the most fun bit, of course, of this level is going to be using the card we got from Obenwa Gorge. It does an absolutely insane amount of damage to slow-moving targets, and it turns out the Ashura does not like moving. So there is the potential that we just kill him in one hit, but it may be a little bit unlikely. It does 110 damage while not Zed charged, not counting defences. Nice Fire Gargoyle card. Ifrits take a lot of killing. It's actually 2 hits from a Dragon Knight that's Zed charged, which is absolutely a huge amount of damage to be able to absorb. And there he is, the Ashura, our enemy. Now, he's just going to sort of try and throw some fireballs at us. He can't actually attack when you get him as a card, but he does allow you to just spam all of your weapons. You're going to go for the Landlubber Mash here to do 233, over 200 damage to him in one shot. You know what? I think we want to try and hit him with the giant snowball here. And that should finish him off. So, I'm somewhat injured. I have Quentin Tarantino in my A slot. The Daidara Pochi, which I will try and use before we actually finish this level. Simply because it is such a weird monster. But this is basically the whole level. It's just very short. It's just a side quest. And, of course, it's all there so that you can get one of these 2 fire gods. And a decent chunk of magic stones for our trouble as well. So, the Ifrit coming up, I'm going to introduce him to the foot. I think it was Stormzy who said, "You're getting way too big for your boots." Well, you're never too big for the boot. I mean, this one's not wearing boots, but it is going to do the job anyway. Now the level should just finish as I walk up to the Valkyrie and she'll actually do some good voice acting.
I salute your bravery. Accept this token of my thanks. Use this card whenever you have need of my help.
Of course I get a 3-star rating for taking 181 damage in this level. And a good selection of cards. So there you have it. That is the Temple of Shurasia complete. And in our next episode, we're actually going to fight the final boss of the main story of the game before moving on to the endgame content of the Sacred Battle Arena Part 2 and the Proving Grounds of Wit. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please tune in next time. I've been Scissor Lizards, and thank you for watching.